Alright, hey everyone, this is John from Breakthrough Apps, and today we're going to go through a video post which is just 5 quick tips and tricks on how to get more out of your Mac. Just a couple of things that will help make your day a little better. We're going to go through how to add an ad blocker so you never see ads again, how to speed up your login time, how to add dock splitters to the Mac dock, how to enable offline cache mode in Google Chrome to browse the web even if your internet disconnects, and also how to add hot corners as well, which you'll learn all about throughout the video. I'll make this as quick and straightforward as I can, so let's jump right in. First up is the ad blocker, adding an ad blocker. What you want to do, I'm just using Google Chrome as an example. You can get this for most browsers, maybe not Internet Explorer because can't really do much with that, but not to hate on Internet Explorer. If you go to Chrome apps and then you go to the App Store and you type in ad blocker, you just want to get one of the ones here, the 5-star ratings. They work really well, so just ad blocker or ad block plus. You'll see it when you type in ad blocker if you just scroll down a bit. You want to click on the extensions tab, then that will give you like only extensions because it is an extension, it's not an app. And then it will be right at the top if you type in ad blocker. So this will help out in, if you're searching Google. I'll show you an example. So if we type in breakthrough apps and search it on Google, there's going to be no ads on the side here, as you can see, no ads, not trying to hide them or anything. And on YouTube, if you play a YouTube video, there's not going to be any ads on there anymore, so that will just speed things up and declutter your online experience, which is really cool. So next up is login items. Now when you start up your computer, if you do it regularly, you turn it off and start it up, which is kind of the old way of thinking, but if you do that, then you want it to speed up. You want it to log in as fast as you possibly can, because who likes waiting around these days, right? You just want it to start up instantly. So to do that, a quick fix is to go to System Preferences, and you want to go to Users and Groups in this little system panel here. And then in Login Items, just untick things that you don't need. It might be things like, I don't know, an antivirus. If you've got an antivirus and you're on a Mac, you should probably just get rid of that. You don't really need it. To be honest, Macs are really safe and secure, and as long as you're not doing anything ridiculous or falling for any scams, then you should be fine. Things that you just don't need when your computer first starts up, you can untick. So I don't need iTunes to help me when my computer first starts up, so I just untick that, or you can minus it altogether. And that's about it. Just untick things you don't want, and then that means less things will be trying to conflict and start up all at once. Less load, faster startup. Next, we're going to go through how to add dock splitters to your Mac dock. So as you can see down here, I've got little splitters, separators, whatever you want to call them, that just divide up certain groups. So this is a development group. It's got all of the development apps I use, and then all of the other sections are split up as well. To do this, it's really straightforward. You just want to copy this code from the blog post that I've got here. So I'll copy that, and you want to open up Terminal. To do that, you just have to go up here, type in go to Spotlight, type in TR Terminal, and then paste the code in, enter. If no error comes up, then that was successful. And then you want to go and copy this code as well, kill all dock. This is just to restart the dock so the changes can actually be made. Press enter again, restart, and here we are, and it should come up. Yep, there we go. So now I've got an additional separator. So if I want to get that and just drag that in between my password vault and Evernote, then that's all good. So that's how to add a separator really easily. So no, it's no big deal. It's not something that's difficult to do. It's not going to mess up your computer. Just really straightforward, easy to do. And that's it. Just copy and paste in, and there you go. It's all done for you, really. Next up, you want to go to. Next up, we're going to do enable offline cache mode in Google Chrome. This is basically if you're browsing a website, say it's a news website like Fast Company, and you've navigated through a couple of pages and the internet drops out, and you say to yourself, oh, I wish I could go back to one of those pages, if you're the type of person that does that. And then if you didn't have the internet connection, usually if you try to go back, it's just not going to work. Whereas if you enable this, you can go to a website and you can go back and forward, and the website will be there. All of the files are saved to your computer, so it all works really well. Even if you went to a website with this enabled and you went to it yesterday and then today you don't have the internet and you wanted to show someone on your MacBook and you don't have access to the internet, then you can go to that same web address and it'll all load for you without the internet connection, because it's stored locally on your computer, which is really cool. So it's just a handy feature that might help you out. To do this, you want to go to this URL up here, so Chrome // flags, and when you go into there, you just want to type in, you want to press Control F to find, and then type in the name, so enable offline cache mode. It will come up here and you just want to click enable, and once that's enabled you can just go to a website. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to disconnect the internet throughout this video, but just go to a website, and when this is on, probably restart Chrome first, that's a good idea, but go to a website, then exit the website, turn the internet off and try go back to it, and it should load with no issues. It should all come up just how you viewed it when you had an internet connection. And the last one is Hot Corners. Now Hot Corners is a cool built-in feature to Mac, which is where you can bring your mouse cursor to any one of the four corners on your Mac and give it certain functions. So for example, if I take my mouse down to the bottom left hand corner, it will show my desktop with my beautiful girlfriend, and you can give it just functions like that. There are all sorts of things you can do. You can make it open up Launchpad, you can make it open up Mission Control, if that's the right word. There's some cool things. So I'll show you how to do this. If you go to System Preferences, and then you go up here to Mission Control, and then go down to the bottom, it has Hot Corners. Click that, and then you can give it some functionality. So there's all sorts of things. I mean, you can go put display to sleep. So I mean, that might be useful for some people. I'm not sure if you just want to quickly turn your computer off. Notification center, desktop, dashboard, mission control, all sorts of things. So if I set my bottom right hand corner to say mission control, and then I clicked OK, and I go down here, yeah, there you go. Mission control pops up with all of my applications, and then you just scroll back down there and it will reverse that. It will go in reverse. So I'm going to take that off because I don't need it. But just another quick tip so you can get access to certain areas of your computer without having to do that one extra click, which is what everyone's raving on about these days, how to eliminate as many steps as you can to accomplish something. So I hope you've got some good value out of these tips for your Mac. Hope they help and make you have a good day. Maybe next time we'll do some other things more specific to a certain area. But for now, just some general tips that will help you out. Looking forward to hearing if it helped anyone, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video.